In Kentucky now, several hard days are still ahead after the massive flooding there. Right now, the death toll stands at 37. Here's a look at the recovery effort.
Troublesome Creek in Perry County is still rolling, but it's down significantly from just 5 days ago when nothing in its path was safe.
I just had laid down in my bed, and I heard these rocks and stuff were crashing coming out of the holler, and I looked out the window, and it was above my window.
Terry Tarter lives across the road from the creek, but last week he barely escaped being swallowed up by it. He watched as the water got higher and higher.
It like 6 inches of getting up on the front porch.
And have you ever seen it this high?
Never. I've seen it up to that bottom step right here, and that's it. So you're talking about 8 more feet higher than I've ever seen it.
Tarter is just one of countless people living near the Erie community that Kentucky Fish and Wildlife officers spent Monday checking on. We were able to travel with conservation officers Glenn Griffey.
We appreciate you guys. Be safe, okay?
And Ethan Vincent. They go door to door delivering things like food and water. Even these officers are amazed by what they see.
If you just showed up today and looked at it, you would honestly think it was a tornado hit. You have houses completely ripped from their house seats. You have double wide trailers, single wide trailers that's pushed down the creek and river hundreds of yards, and some that's totally missing.
And it's not just people these officers are looking out for.
There you go, good girl, good girl.
It's also the four-legged kind too. In this community, nothing was spared, not even an elementary school. Homes here were leveled or pushed off the foundations. Cars were flipped like toys. The road these officers travel is a difficult one, made even more difficult by the fact that there are still ongoing searches. Not everyone here made it out alive, but for those who did survive, you don't even have to ask them twice if they consider themselves lucky.
The Lord took care of me. I sat right there, and he was fixing to get in my house, 6 inches, and I started praying. I did. And I said, Lord, take the water down. And I sat there, and about 30 minutes later, I could see my top step. And it kept on down. I said, thank you, Lord.
Well, to help out with that cleanup effort, the South Carolina Baptist Disaster Relief Team has sent volunteers. Their operations manager telling us tonight that they hope to have a total of 30 volunteers in the flooded area in a matter of weeks. The trained volunteers will help with cleanup and other services for mental and emotional well-being.